Where's Nick DiPaolo? Is he still wandering around outside?
Uh-oh.
Did he give up on us?
I hope not. Where is he? There's Nick.
Hey, Nick, sorry about that.
Nick? Yeah, take a seat.
Take a seat wherever you want to sit.
You could either sit in the infected Jimmy Norton chair or the guest seat, whichever one. Yeah, pop right down over there. How you been, man?
What's up, fellas?
Good.
Well, the government shut down, so we're in a panic here.
Yeah, everybody. There's the countdown clock. We were freaking out. Why is there another count? Oh, no, this is T+. Government shutdown.
Oh. See,
it's been.
The countdown clock was so successful on CNN, now they're doing the T+ countdown clock.
Right.
So we've been shut down for 8 hours and 40 minutes, and so far, nothing has changed.
How do you know? We've been fucking sequestered here in this bomb shelter of a studio.
Holy
Out there could be complete anarchy. Nick, you came in. What are the streets like? Total fucking chaos?
I'll tell you, there's mailmen laying down on the sidewalk, DMV people taking shits in the middle of the street.
They just don't know what to do. It's like one of those Star Trek episodes where if they get the one mothership thing, all the satellite people kind of fall down and collapse.
They better get the government running again, or we're going to realize we really don't need those
Doesn't
fuckers.
the government shut down on the weekends?
I think they do.
So.
It does.
Right?
And has it ruined your fucking weekend?
And what happens on the weekends?
I have fun, and I actually enjoy the country.
It's fantastic.
It's just a long weekend.
Right.
Or a holiday. It's a holiday.
But I think it's like, you know what the government's like? The government's like a fucking lawnmower engine. If you don't restart it often enough, you're going to be pulling that cord for a while if this thing sits in the garage.
But those idiots get paid anyway there, Nick. That's what we're learning.
Yeah.
Congress still gets paid.
Congress gets paid. They're exempt from Obamacare. Do you see a pattern here, you fucking idiots? Wake up!
I don't understand
Jesus, fucking time for a revolution. I wish I was 18. I'd join a militia group tomorrow.
Wouldn't that be nice?
I can't now. My hips are
We're
bad.
both dressed for it.
Somebody was on the phone. We didn't get to them. They're like, why aren't people starting a revolution? And the answer is very simple. It's not bad enough yet.
No, because they put
It's got to get really bad, and then we'll fucking...
Not bad enough. You get SWAT people going into your house during a terrorist fuck. I mean...
It's not bad enough, I'm telling you. It's got to get way worse for people to actually do something about it.
The government has put in place enough things to keep people, to make people unable to revolt anymore.
We're not revolting for two reasons, okay? $3,000 sofas and flat-screen TVs. Okay? Are you going to get off your ass?
That's true.
I'm not. Fucking
pretty
Patriotron.
We've come up with some cool things.
Pretty comfy.
To distract
what am I going to
us.
do? Like maybe
we got a lot of nice,
catch
shiny things to distract us.
Maybe catch a bullet, or I could watch Seinfeld again.
Right.
Well, no, but I swear to God, the internet and the phones, it's all a distraction.
It is.
Everybody literally has their head down.
What a great distraction. Their head is literally, well, figuratively,
Steve
literally,
Jobs is Arab, wasn't
in
he?
a hole. Oh, right. Steve Jobs was in on it. You're all in cahoots. Yeah, that's, you know what? You're right. We're distracted as hell.
Yeah.
I don't think people understand the true gravity of this whole thing. Like most people, they're paying attention on their phones to pop culture and TV shows and not really the news and what's affecting them. They don't know what Obamacare even is. A lot of people think it's free health care.
But in fairness to them, how the fuck could you? When the people passing it didn't know what was in it until they passed it.
We'll pass it and then we'll read it. Who said that? Pelosi?
Yeah. We'll find out what's in it once we pass it.
She
said that with a straight
smart.
face, the dumb clit.
They don't even read this shit.
But
why would they?
You can't blame. I'm listening to how a bill is passed, how a law is made,
was it a cartoon?
And cloture. That's right. Yeah. Cloture vote, and then Harry Reid will send it back. He'll put in language that says they are defunding it. That way, it'll be on record that they voted to. Then he'll strip it out after it comes back. So how can you expect people who have kids like Opie and a life and are busy to understand all that shit?
Right.
That's why they don't call their Congress people. We're not supposed to understand it.
No,
it's lawyers.
They purposely make it complicated.
Of course.
It's lawyer speak. It's not at all representative of what the people want anymore.
Of course not.
It's
top down. It's top to bottom now instead of bottom to top.
We are absolutely being ruled by the government. We don't rule them anymore.
No.
They don't do our bidding. It used to. Let's go way back to the old days.
I was going to ask you, when was the last time that
it was representative of?
Yeah.
I can't even I don't think it was in my lifetime.
No. Of course not.
No. No, but it used to be
Maybe
like you
in
were
the
in your
50s,
little,
maybe.
I have the date, 1947.
47.
April 3rd.
There you go.
Somebody Google that.
Uh-oh. There was a time, I guess, where you would have this local yokel representative guy, and he would go to like the town hall with the rest of the townspeople
And say, "Hear ye,"
and they
a
would
lot.
say,
He would say, "Hear ye."
"Hear
Yeah,
ye,
ring his
hear
bell.
ye," and then the people would go, "Here's what we need." So now you go off and talk to the people that make this happen. And then he'd go with a bunch of other town representatives to another place, and they would voice their opinions, and it would work its way up to the main public servant where, who would supply the money or whatever was needed.
Yes.
And it was truly
Don Corleone.
representative. Don Corleone.
How did I forget to this?
Read the funny papers.
Dude, we had James Caan telling fucking Godfather stories. Doesn't get better than that.
Fantastic.
It
James
doesn't get
Caan-
better than that.
James Caan's talking about hanging out with the Luca Brasi character and what a fucking nut he was. It was fantastic.
And how they had to
That
add
was
that
better than when you had Snooki in here?
Yeah, just a
a
little.
little bit.
A little bit.
Same body as Luca
Sam, what's
Brasi.
happening?
James Caan will be on the podcast tomorrow, right?
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
The Godfather stories,
Yeah,
mostly.
definitely.
Not the whole interview, right?
No, just the Godfather stuff.
shit.
Did he have like dirty running shoes on? I saw him at like center stage.
Yeah.
Once you're like over 60 and you're wearing running shoes, something fucking, you know what I mean? With like dress pants, you're like,
He wants to be
It's
comfortable.
terrible. Well,
I love him. No, he's a fucking man's man.
You know
He-
he's
he-
not
he was
kicking
great.
Carlo in the face with those things. Little running shoes.
Flip flops.
Yeah.
So your point when they got to the main guy.
Yeah. Then it kind of was truly
worked its way up
representative
to the main guy.
of the people, because the representative that was sent out was doing the bidding of the people. Now they don't care. Like, what people voted for Congress getting paid when there's no budget?
that's
The
right.
people never went,
that's
this
that's
is
a
what
good
we
idea.
want. We want you to continue getting paid as we're fucked.
Do you really think it was ever that pure, though? Or were these...
I think
or
for a very short period of time.
very short time they were
but
pure
the system
in their
in and
About
of
a week and a half.
itself
a week and a
corrupts
half,
it.
maybe?
It makes it
they always
corrupt.
had
A week and a half.
They always had something in their
Early
fucking
September.
brains.
The power that you get by representing a group of people corrupts you, and the favors that could be done because of that power base fucking corrupts.
Well, yeah, the
So-
money got into the system.
Yeah, the money got into the system. These people that hold the office like a pope, when it's not supposed to be that way.
Well, yeah, we have to. Term limits are part of the solution.
It was never
really?
supposed to be a fucking career.
Yeah,
it was not supposed to be career
right.
politicians.
That's right.
That's the first mistake right there.
Right, because they make it a job. They build these relationships with businesses
Right.
and cronyism and nepotism, and you never get a pure representation of the people.
Well, that's why I
anymore.
look at the government running immediately, because they're fucking up their own, interests now. They're fucking
But
up
if
their
they
own
didn't have
fucking
to
jobs.
worry about getting reelected, they'd concentrate more on what was
for the
best
greater good.
The greater good.
Well, that's why Obama's giving you the big fuck you right now, because he doesn't give a fuck. He doesn't
Well,
have
we're
another
outnumbered.
campaign to run.
but he's
Of course.
worried
If he did
about
this shit before the election, he would have a different tune,
But
right?
he's worried about the Democrats in 2014.
Sort of. It's all about his legacy now.
Yeah, but his
Fuck
legacy
his
depends.
legacy. His legacy.
This is his legacy.
Well, yeah. Well, you know what? It's going to explode. In
No
about,
shit,
Right
that's
in
what
his
I'm
face.
saying.
Let it fucking. I don't understand.
But that's why he doesn't
Yeah.
give a fuck. He sees this as his legacy, so he's not going to fucking budge.
He's
Good, bad, or indifferent. He don't give a fuck.
Shouldn't have
This
got
is
in
his
the first
legacy.
place. He's the biggest hoax ever.
He
in the
really
fucking
is an
history of the-
amazing hoax.
Do you know anything about him still? We don't have his papers
No, I
from
don't.
college. None of his ex-girlfriends say I dated him. There's a guy that went to Columbia, took the exact same classes, the exact same year, and never fucking met him. And if I raise that, I'm a lunatic. If I raise that point,
There
you're
are
fucking
these
crazy.
stories that all the presidents have. If you look back to
it's a
Bush
fucking
and
hoax.
Nixon and just keep going back, and you know exactly what they did from like childhood. It's like,
course
as
you
a
do.
child, he did this, and then he joined the military, and
he was a
George,
mediocre
George
student.
Bush Senior was a fucking pilot, and George Bush, George W. Bush was a fucking drunk who owned the ball team. Like, we know all that.
There's like 10 pictures of him. That's it.
It's
That's
a bigger
it.
thing.
And he's not that much older than us, so we're in an age where our whole lives are out there.
I have a bunch
There's
of
thousands
fucking-
of dumb pictures of us.
I have stills that look like they're taken directly from the Wonder Years of my whole life, and there's not one
the guy
there's-
that runs the country. We
Yeah,
have no
one
idea
picture
who
of
he
him
is.
with a white chick that he took to
Wouldn't there
prom.
be different pictures of him every fucking day on Twitter and Instagram and
you'd
all that?
think so.
But
You'd
there's
think so.
We've all seen the exact same like 10 pictures.
That's
That's
right.
it.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
kinda
It's like it's like when Trayvon Martin got shot. They kept using the same photo.
Same photo of him in the little fucking.
It's creepy though. It's just that other people wouldn't just push their Obama pictures out there. Why not?
But,
that makes you look. That makes you look cool on Facebook. Like, look, I got me and Obama.
Say, look, I have moving pictures of me and my brother.
Yeah.
That's me and my brother Joe on Christmas morning in 1966.
Who is that?
That's me playing drums and my brother Joe.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
And of course, I start crying. I start crying because the drums were sliding forward.
But you're playing the drums properly. How old are you there?
Look, now I'm screaming. I'm like, that keeps moving. And my father's going, shut up, you little faggot. Just play. Stop crying, you pissy-eyed fuck.
How old were you there? How old were you?
I was probably 6.
You had the Christmas tree from Alcoa, I see.
Yeah, Alcoa. Yes, the aluminum
It's always
tree.
good. You need a tetanus shot when you lean against your Christmas tree.
Are you the singer or are you complaining there?
He's doing
crying.
both. He's like Phil Collins.
Yeah, look at me.
Bravo.
This is great. I'm doing Hotel California. I'm fucking and my brother just keeps rocking, and now I'm hitting the bass pedal, and look, I got to slide the seat again, and I really start losing my mind. And of course, my father thinks I'm going to grow up a flaming homosexual.
Put the seat up against the wall, then it won't move backwards on you.
I was a little
Who's that? Your older brother?
That's right.
That's my brother Joe. Yeah, who, by the way,
cranking.
is still playing.
Is he really?
Yeah,
He just promoted a gig a mere 5 minutes ago.
Yes, after a wonderful Model T story.
It was a terrific story, Anthony. So anyway, the government thing, whatever. Fuck it.
Yeah,
It doesn't matter if it closed down.
Closes down.
Then the people would have to actually run it and do a...
Yeah.
I hate them all.
Although I was saying, if I was a terrorist...
No, that's my stance. I hate them all. I don't fucking pick a side.
Yeah, one's
just
more
fucking
guilty
hate
than
'em
the
all.
other.
If I was a terrorist, I would fucking pick this time to do something because the FBI is
They don't
furloughing people and the fucking Homeland Security.
You can pick any time, Anthony.
Yeah,
They're pouring over the borders.
That is
It's
true.
not just people coming to pave your driveway. It's like one in every 13 that come over the border is from a country that's on a terrorist list. I heard that like a year ago.
Fantastic.
But nobody acknowledges this shit. And if you do, you just fucking
You're a racist. You're
xenophobe. Whatever.
Because the flat screen TVs are terrific.
It's hard to get off my ass.
The new phones.
And who gives a fuck if you stay? We're staying home more.
The new
so we
phones
feel
are
safer.
great.
That's true, though.
I'm fucking buying everything online. I'm barely going to a supermarket at this point.
I'm going to Anthony's house within the next year or two and buy some of his used
Exactly.
products. I'm not kidding you.
I like the contrast between the picture on the second row, that one, and the one right above it.
What?
Look at the contrast.
Yeah.
I'm a little tot right there.
One is called Christmas Bedtime.
Let me
the
see
one
Christmas
above
Bedtime.
Is shooting.
It's called Shooting.
I don't think I've seen Christmas Bedtime.
Christmas
from
Bedtime
Anthony
was
Colmier.
my father liked staging events of Christmas, so he made like we were going to sleep. There's me and Joe.
Saying goodnight.
What are you doing? Working at TGI Fridays?
Red and white stripes. We're on a chain gang.
Holy shit.
We're going to bed for Christmas morning.
This is porn for Sandusky. You really... I want to lick those kids. They taste like candy canes in those outfits.
Oh my God, you guys are making believe
Who's
in
that?
bed.
And that's me, and there's
Oh my God,
Joe,
that's
and
creepy.
then we wake up, and it's like, oh, it's Christmas morning.
Your bedroom has all the warmth of a fucking doctor's office in Havana.
It was the 60s. They didn't really have a lot of amenities that,
What town was this, Anthony?
This was East Northport.
East Northport?
Oh, no, this was Flushing, Queens.
And-
Sorry.
all right.
Yeah,
You're
this
waking
was
up your
before
little
East Northport.
sister.
God bless the parents, though. Seriously.
Yeah.
With the baby bottle made in China with the lead.
I don't know
they
how.
say.
Everything's lead coated.
Everything is lead.
And, it's
Yeah,
lead
and you're
coated.
fine.
Of course.
You're all right.
Yeah, a couple of paint chips, and then the next one was turn the sound up on this. This is
My father-
look at what he grew into.
Man, that innocence of a child thing is overrated.
Still going. Still going.
Where are you?
I'm at the range.
Oh, I thought this was in your kitchen. I thought you saw a rat in the cupboard.
Yeah, that.
By the way, Nick
How
DiPaolo
things
is going to be at Caroline's every Wednesday
That's
this
right.
month.
9 o'clock tomorrow
Oh
night.
wow.
Every Wednesday, you got Nick DiPaolo at Caroline's.
Yeah,
That's cool.
yeah. And this weekend, I'm glad you had this because I didn't even know my own dates.
Oh.
And Bananas this Saturday night, Poughkeepsie. I'm working on a new hour. I'm shooting in Minneapolis in a month and a half.
Ah.
So I'm doing all these places. I do them all the time. Anyways, let's not kid ourselves. And the ballroom at the Taft Theater in Cincinnati, Ohio, October 19th.
Very cool.
Which is that's going to be a good one.
And you're podcasting now, too.
And about
How's that
probably
going?
2
Good?
weeks. No, I haven't started yet.
Oh, they just announced it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I'm going.
I can't wait.
I will download the Nick DiPaolo podcast.
I cut my own commercial yesterday. I'm playing with the equipment and stuff, actually.
Oh, really?
Pulling clips on my own for the first time.
Isn't it fun, though?
It is fun.
I like doing shit like that.
This is 2 minutes of Hitler in one of my commercials. And just, I say we talk politics and
Of course. Why wouldn't you?
and sports and, everything.
I think I'm coming in Wednesday. I'm going to go to Caroline's Wednesday.
Are you really?
Yeah.
That's tomorrow.
I'll be in town. You want to go Wednesday?
You'll be one of 19 people.
I don't mind.
I literally, but I take the 9 o'clock show because I want to play with shit. So
Yeah, exactly.
I have to go 8 minutes with dead silence, going a full house there. You know what I mean? But it's fun. When the shit doesn't work, I lose my temper.
I love
People
it.
love
You know
it.
what? I love that. I saw Colin.
Steve.
I saw Colin putting his show together
Yeah.
in Long Island City when he was just putting together the second show that he was doing, and it was fucking great. He would say something, and he's like, "No, what?
Oh, well, that didn't work.
I guess I gotta put that one back in the foundry."
Nothing, folks.
Yeah.
There'll be a lot of that.
Oh, I love it.
But it's coming together. I have this new hour, and it's very dark and
Nice.
and not on purpose. It just I took a
comes
year
out.
off when I came back. This rush of
could you
Michael
not
Douglas getting
be?
throat cancer from eating pussy and
yeah,
that's the lightest material I have. I open.
that's an opener.
And, I talk about
it gets
people.
the crowd up.
I get 6 minutes on suicide and nooses and suicide memorials, and it's fucking.
Oh God, it's great.
It's it's
How
and
could
it's
you
come
not
together
be
nicely.
dark in
this time and age?
It just
Right.
seems like it's very hard to not be sarcastic and fucking just look down at everything and
Right.
be just
And you can't even eat pussy anymore.
No, exactly. That's
fuck?
I got a nice chunk
well,
on
not
that.
that Catherine Zeta-Jones pussy, maybe. Maybe
Might be
she's the
something going on with
problem.
that pussy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed the splits fell after that. So there must have been some truth to it.
She's got some of that crazy pussy.
Crazy.
And maybe he wasn't just eating pussy. Maybe he was,
Going around to
going
the back
around
end.
the corner.
Yeah, I'm
Where
sure.
all the germs
You're
are.
Michael Douglas.
Where all the germs. Where all the germs
I thought you meant around the corner to a neighbor's
no.
house.
Oh, no.
Some of that
fucking
Welch ass.
The entire undercarriage.
The entire
Yeah.
undercarriage.
Crossing the railroad tracks.
Crossing Delancey.
Right. I don't know. Hey, you want to do Jocktober with us, Nick?
Whatever the fuck that is, sure, I'm in.
Oh boy, I don't
Jocktober.
know.
It's a wonderful time of
It
year.
kind of fucks up you guys when you have to
if you wind up
If you
doing
want to
their
tap
show.
out, you're more than welcome.
Here's what Jocktober
We beat
is.
the shit out of radio shows, and then what happens, you guys think it's all fun and stuff until you hit the road and realize, oh, fuck, they won't have me on because I was part of their Jocktober
That's
that
the
day.
last thing I need for my career.
Jocktober is, of course, take off on Rocktober.
Would this show that we're going to highlight today have an effect on Nick DiPaolo's career?
What city is it?
You do a lot of shows in Canada?
Montreal likes me.
Not Montreal.
No,
the
then
first
that's
one
it.
is Canadian?
It's Canadian.
Wow.
We're starting
Going to
Canadian.
Canada.
Yeah.
I have a
It's in New Brunswick, Canada.
We take the
New
Rocktober
Brunswick.
thing.
That's where my grandmother's from.
Oh, wow.
My mother's mother's
Well,
like.
does she do a radio show?
Goddamn
she's going to get a beating.
She's been dead for quite a while, but
Well, so has radio.
Good thing for
Brunswick,
that.
yeah, that's kind of like hillbilly country in Canada.
Yeah.
yeah.
So it's like where Bonnie McFarlane came from?
Oh, she came from even further.
She's like in the sticks or something.
Way
Like
in
one
the
of your-
sticks.
I love when Rich gets dragged up there and comes back with a story about how he had to stay on a fucking farm. The horses were trying to talk to him.
Didn't he get his wedding pictures done at a rest stop or something, service area?
Of course.
Yeah, they told that
course
story
he
on the
did.
show because it was the best place to have that done up there.
No, it's really beautiful.
Planked everything.
Even the rest stops are gorgeous up there.
Well, we're going to try Jocktober with Nick DiPaolo. We might tap out, though. We'll see.
We'll see what
I
happens.
think it'll work.
But there'll
I have
certainly
confidence.
there'll be some tangents.
These are your hacky fucking hey
Zoom on and wanting Zoom.
crazy
Cowbell
things
the ringer.
that we spend the entire year pretty much goofing on, and then for the month of October we have Jocktober, and we feature these people, and our listeners like to get involved too. They're
very
log on to
excited.
the Facebook pages of these people and post wonderful things about them and
Yeah,
pictures and
all in fun.
and whatnot. It's all good, clean fun.
Good, clean fun.
We find happy people that are spending their days doing shitty radio shows and dismantle him for no reason.
Right. For
Well,
no
it sounds
apparent
like there
reason.
is a reason. They're doing shitty radio.
Thank you.
Doing
There
shitty
you go.
radio. But it shouldn't even bother us.
Well,
but
let's.
No, it should. If
What are you
everybody
doing?
else is going to be hypersensitive in this fucking society.
Right, you are.
What do you think of the word
Good.
crazy?
Crazy. I don't have a problem with it. You know, I've actually become a fan of the word crazy since about 7 o'clock this morning. You guys started talking about it. That really offends Fez?
Yeah.
I guess.
Did he always sound that gay before he came out? No, I'm asking. I'm dead serious. I never listened to the guy. They had a good
he
show.
did actually, and we all just made believe
I
for
think
many
he
years.
did.
did, but let me tell you something. There's more. There's something I can't put my finger on, but it's more of an authenticness to that voice.
Yes, he's kicked it up a notch.
It's less charactery. It's not as cartoony.
It all just makes
It's
sense
less
now.
cartoony than it was.
I think it's more gay than cartoony now.
It used to go like
You know?
Yeah.
Remember
Which
when
makes
he'd be
me
like,
wonder.
and that's what I was talking about. Like he'd bring it down. It doesn't go down anymore.
Like it's not a parody anymore.
No, it just stays there up high.
Why? But I didn't hear why he was bothered by the word crazy. Is he thinks it's insensitive to people
To
with mental
mental-
illness?
yeah, to people with
for
mental
Christ's sake,
illnesses.
Fez, let it go, you fucking nut job. Jesus H. Christ.
Because every asshole now wants their word, that
Everyone
one
needs
word,
a word that they-
taken out of the fucking
I bet
English language.
they
It's
can ban it.
ridiculous.
Tell
They're
me
the
about
people.
it.
And we said this day one when they were trying to get rid of nappy and the N word. We're like, no, you got to fucking defend this right here because they're not going to stop.
I say that in my act. As a white heterosexual male, I'm down to like an L and a Q.
It's Q.
It's good.
Oh, you can't
Q
use
is the
Q.
queer.
Well,
Q is the queer.
okay, an R. But no,
Retard.
that would be reeking. That's
No,
not
or
good.
retard.
Or
Try one.
retard. No, you're
Yeah.
right.
F.
Every
fag,
word has it.
G,
A,
J.
L.
what's A? Anorexia.
Asian,
Adultera.
Lesbian.
A,
Can't even. But
Can't go lesbo.
And I've been running
No,
into
I
it.
like lesbo.
Okay.
It's really insensitive.
TZ, TG, transgendered.
Z.
Z.
See.
Z. Zigger.
Zip.
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 There you go. It's some racism from the early 50s.
Right? Look at
Oh, wait a minute. I was thinking nip.
That's taking it back to the 40s.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, taking it right back to the 40s.
Yeah. But
And then they
really
go
crazy.
And then they go after the names of fucking sports teams. It's insane.
No, well, look, and again, all this shit doesn't come from the right. We
No,
didn't get the
no.
reputation as being oversensitive, did we?
No.
We're supposedly the bigots and the,
But
Right.
and it's absolutely a minority
No one's
that is controlling this shit.
these fucking liberals. They don't understand.
But why?
Blasio. And you just read this guy.
I cannot wait
It's
till when
already-
I see the first rusted out abandoned car on the West Side Highway again. I'm gonna be like, "We're back! New York's back!"
Squeegee guys are already fucking.
squeegee guys.
They're already chomping at the bit.
Prostitutes. I want all the
They're at Home
TGI
Depot getting their
Fridays.
equipment.
I want that M&M store in Times Square to be the S&M store again, where it's just fucking. I want pornography
We just have to
back.
add an S on that.
Those are
Yeah,
the good
it's easy.
things. Those are the good
Those
things.
are the good things.
But the rest of it, I mean, the shootings are already up because of
they're
the
already
frisk,
up because of the
right?
stop and frisk being taken away.
But we're a bunch of pussies for allowing it. So
Yes.
we are a bunch of pussies.
How do we stop
How do we
it?
stop it? We can't do anything. All we can do is vote, but our vote means nothing
Not
because
New
the
York
Democrats
City.
going to get in. No, not
Not
New
in
York
this
City.
communist city.
No.
But we push on this radio show why it's all bullshit. So
Yeah.
No, you're doing
we're
your
doing our
part.
little
That
part.
does
our
Absolutely.
dumb little fucking part. Like
At least for the least thing it could do is at least let people know I'm not an asshole that went for this shit. It might not solve anything, but at least with this radio show, you know it wasn't me, fucker.
He was sending food. He was bringing food to the Sandinistas, for
Yes.
Christ's sake.
Yes, he
De
was
Blasio,
fucking-
and he took his honeymoon in fucking
Cuba.
Cuba. The fuck more do you need
He's
to know?
a communist. He's a fucking communist,
got
and
that
he's
afro,
going to be
though.
the mayor.
His
He's
kid's got
gonna
that
be the
afro.
mayor.
By overwhelming
Overwhelming
fucking
votes.
New York City.
He will be the mayor.
You really get what you deserve.
I hope we're back to fucking where it just looks like fucking a taxi driver. The opening credits to The Odd Couple. I want
Some
I want
grittiness.
New York to look
Thunderdome.
gritty again.
I like the gritty.
What
Yeah.
do they do? Look at history and just ignore it? They go, yeah. I mean, Giuliani, between Giuliani and Bloomberg, it's the safest
Do you
big
think-
city in America.
Right.
Let's change that. This
Change
is what,
it.
This is what
Yeah, we
progressives do.
we were on a great path.
This is what
it was
progressives do.
working.
And
We
they
have to
crow
change.
about it like, and we're gonna stop the stop and frisk program. It's like, why would you? You'd be like, by the way, we're going to stop it, but don't tell anyone because it sounds like a stupid idea.
Exactly. It's front and center.
They love saying, well, look at what we're going to do. It's going to be great. We want an oversight committee on the police.
Did you read those?
Look over their shoulders forever. So they second guess every move they make. So, by the way, they won't.
You're not going to get out of your car if you're a cop to do anything.
Well, why would you?
When your whole career and perhaps freedom will be jeopardized? We'll be Chicago or Detroit in no time.
No, absolutely.
Why do you think New York City, a giant city, lots of people, same minority makeup of a lot of the other major cities that have a big crime problem? What is the big difference, though? The difference is that the NYPD has been given powers,
proactive,
and they're proactive. Yes, they're trained very well. They have the right resources, equipment that's been given to them by the politicians, and they understand that this is needed in a big city. You look at a city like Chicago; they don't have shit. The fucking Rahm Emanuel's a fucking asshole.
It's safer in Tehran.
Yes. But now you get a Democrat in there that's going to put all these oversights and stuff. Why would a cop leave his car? You're right. Why would he question a suspicious-looking gentleman walking down the street when it could put him in a lawsuit, could get him jammed up on the job?
They're not gonna. They're already said.
In no time, you're going to have fucking...
They're for anarchy. They always say it's the Tea Party, people who don't want government. No, you fuckers. You're the one. You're the anarchists, okay?
Yeah.
With your fucking... You're the ones who make change happen, but it's the wrong change.
The wrong fucking change.
I mean...
Good luck to you, New York.
Enjoy the ride.
Enjoy the ride. No,
I'll
put on your helmet and enjoy the ride.
I'll go east to my little Long Island compound, fucking get the gun emplacements up and just wait it out.
It might be suburb time.
Oh,
That's
trust me.
It might be suburb time.
That 50 cal could knock you out fucking a mile away. I'm on my roof with it. Don't fuck with me.
You got some problems. I
got a drone.
You got some problems in your plan, though.
Yeah?
Yeah, you need a boat. A boat hidden somewhere.
Jesus, you have access to the water.
With a gun, you get a boat.
That's a good idea.
He needs a boat. That's one thing he's missing.
I'm in the woods. I'm fucking...
You got to hide the boat because someone's going to find the boat.
I'll just take a boat.
Well, hopefully
people go,
there's
what do you need?
boats.
I need, you need gold, you need some food, you need this, you need a gun, and then you take everyone else's stuff.
Exactly.
That's how it works.
It's how the Democrats do it now. People who vote.
Right.
All right, people, it's Jocktober time with Nick DiPaolo, who's at Caroline's every Wednesday this month.
Richard Lewis's best bit was, remember in the 80s, boxing referees were jumping in too quick to stop fights. Sometimes there was a period. He goes, I was watching the other night. The guy's getting staggered. The referee jumps in and goes, "Who's Fred Travelina?" He goes, "I don't know." It's over. Who's Fred Travelina? I don't know. Fight's over.
Fred Travelina is the other comedian with the big jaw.
Yeah,
There's Jay Leno, and Fred Travelina had the big fucking...
Yeah, great impressionist.
What was his best impression?
He would do...
And let's find it on YouTube.
Oh, my God.
His bit, I remember Merv Griffin, he was doing The Godfather.
Oh, no.
And Fredo was being played by Paul Lynde.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That sounds funny.
Sonny's in the business. Michael's in the business. Fredo, how come you're not...
Oh, I don't know. I guess I'm just different.
I got to hear this now.
Oh, God.
He was great, Freddie Travelina. No, Rich. He was the poor man's Rich Little, kind of.
Yes.
You got that bit?
It was on the Tonight Show a lot.
Dude, put God...
yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know
Fred
if I got one.
Travelina.
I got to hear him do the Godfather
What
thing.
happened to him? Is he alive?
I'll tell you what happened. He played the fugitive on a radio show.
And then he...
boy.
And nobody found him ever.
You're not going to let it go, are you?
There he is with Sammy on the telethon.
Oh, God.
Hey, man,
The telethon.
Maybe his first Tonight Show appearance.
First. All right. Let's see
Yeah,
that.
that's fun.
Let's see that.
That's fun, right?
Fred Travelina.
Wow, with Joey Bishop co-hosting.
He co-hosted.
Bishop.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. How about full screen there, Sammy? Sure.
He said with an edge.
Yeah.
I want to make a good impression, my friend.
Oh, no!
But I have got a sad confession, my friend.
He's singing.
I must admit.
Look at that hairdo.
Took Helen Reddy's hairdo.
Tonight.
He has an I Do Impressions song.
He's great at pulling clips that make me look like an idiot. Did you find him doing some impressions? What the fuck?
Well, I'm sure he just does this song and then does some
Yeah,
impressions.
he's going to do the impressions any second now. Here we go.
You have that kind of time?
Here we go.
I don't know how to
Oh, my
Second verse.
God.
happening to me.
Could you
Explaining
imagine
it's really
doing
very
this? It was a different time.
But it's happening, I swear.
Here we go.
My voice is changing.
and my hair is feeling blonder, and my face is growing dimples.
Uh-oh, who is he? Carol Channing?
Hi, everybody, I'm Glenn Candy.
Oh.
And here's my song. I am a lineman for the county.
No, this is one bad appearance.
This is terrible. Why are they applauding? I do this song much better, by the way.
For another overload.
They're applauding for his hairdo.
I hear you singing in the wire.
Why is he doing this? This is terrible. Are you getting back at us, Nick, for Jocktober?
This is fucking Mr.
This is what Nick wanted everybody to see.
You got a golden touch with that fucking. You know, there's an editing program called Soundstage out there.
Wow. That was who's next?
I gotta get my head
Oh, cool.
before my
You always sing like this?
Go to find something from 1980, will you? Johnny wouldn't have had this on.
Very Vegas. Very Vegas.
I never
Oh, my
saw him
God.
do singing
Look
impressions.
how long that
Never.
clip was.
Holy shit.
I'd rather
That
listen
was
to
like 10
fucking
minutes.
Jocktober.
Put him on the Joe
All right,
Diaz
we got
telephone.
one.
Fred Travelina as Reagan,
Reminds
Nixon,
me.
Bush, and Elvis.
When I was over at Warner's, and they needed somebody to do Bugs Bunny's voice.
You know something, Dutch? When I was in China,
Jesus.
the one thing that
Big
Mao Zedong
masks on
asked
him.
me for was a Bugs Bunny cartoon.
What's up, Doc?
Kill the wabbit. Kill that wascally wabbit.
Oh, my God.
He's still here. Why is he still
Who's
here?
that, Bush?
Hello,
Supposed to be.
Bush Senior?
I was
All right,
just
shut it off.
exchanging
It's
a
giving
few
me a
items.
headache. God damn it. I'll go home and find 8 clips that are better than
Nick,
that.
I gotta say, amazing.
Wait a minute, you're a Fred Travelina fan. You really turn the tables on me, you mother.
I'm gonna go home and watch the rest of his singing appearance on the Tonight
I
Show.
never saw him sing before in my life.
I never have either, but he was getting into it.
And he did fucking great impressions in the 80s when he was on Merv Griffin. Late 70s.
Merv, yeah.
We
Late
can't find
70s,
Merv Griffin.
Yep. Where's
maybe
Fred
put Merv.
Travelina on Merv?
Yeah, just put Merv.
Nah, that's all right.
It's endorsed
Maybe
by
I
Nick
was thinking of
DiPaolo.
Rich Little.
Any Mervs?
Maybe I was thinking of Kevin Travelina. I went to high school with.
No Mervs.
He was always cracked up the cafeteria.
You sure it wasn't Mike Douglas?
Yo, Joe, motherfucker!
For you, Sammy.
What?
Is going to stand in that spot,
Oh,
and we're going to
Jerry
bring
Lewis
out
Telethon.
Boy, they
a
pushed
friend
him out of the
his
chair,
and mine,
didn't they?
Like he had
who's not
MS
only
himself.
funny and who not
Whatever the
only
fuck he's-
sings, but is a marvelous impressionist.
Marvelous.
And we would like to bring him out.
All right, here
to
it
do
is.
something with Sammy.
This is gonna
Fred
be horrendous.
Travelina, ladies and gentlemen.
I think he's going to sing again, though. I bet he
Jerry
does.
Lewis
Is he
so
gonna do-
full of himself.
He's doing Dean?
He's making fun of the kids.
He came in limping. Yes, limping.
No, he came out as Sammy.
You know, man, you held that note longer than the Bank of America, man. It's so good to see you. How you doing, man?
I'm hanging in, babe.
Yes, you know, one of my favorite songs
He
of
should have
yours,
come out in blackface. All
right.
Great.
maybe permitted.
What's the matter, Nick?
Next time I come back for that payback, I'll bring the clips with me. I'm telling you, this guy has some talent. All right, he had 11 tough appearances, and you found them all.
They're all in a row.
What
Yeah.
a weird hour. I love
It's a great hour.
Oh my God.
You guys cover a lot of ground here.
Yeah, we kind of do.
None of it good.
Yeah.
Dennis, always
Always
a pleasure.
whatever.
Yes,
Yeah.
Dennis
I'm glad you
Falcone.
popped in, Dennis.
I was on, but now I'm gone.
Huh?
I was on, but now I'm gone.
Oh, that's
It's
his.
lines like that'll keep you in the fucking mop room, all right? Now listen.
Nicky, always a pleasure.
Shit.
Dennis is a true pro, man.
He is. He's a professional. Seasoned.
Bad. Doesn't
All right,
get you
well
anywhere.
done.
No matter what.
Oh, you,
I got one of
And
these.
have some fucking ziti, will you?
Yeah, go
You're
fucking
making
bulk
me
up a
feel
little.
bad.
little too light right now. A little too
Yeah,
light.
for an Italian.
Eat something for God's sake.
A little too
you
light.
don't eat. You got him? Okay. All right. Very good. Oh my
Most
God.
awkward exit.
That was an awkward
I hurt his
exit
feelings.
that he just took. Now he's
See him crying outside the window.
skulks back down the hallway to a shitty part of his job.
Nothing
This was
phases
like
the guy.
This was like a little
Yeah.
peace and quiet, a refuge, a sanctuary from
Sure.
the cubicle he's got to sit in and paw through 60s music and pick out what he thinks is good and what isn't, and it doesn't make a fucking difference. It's all old shit.
But haven't they already figured out what we want to hear from the 60s? That's why I don't understand those jobs.
Should I play Cherish by the Association, or should I go with the Turtles?
No, it's all about what you play after the Turtles. Like, people care.
Yeah.
Should we go with
the word I use to describe?
You know what he's working on now? The Christmas channel. He said he's in meetings and programming the Christmas channel.
What do you mean meetings?
Just play the same thing.
You think Jingle Bell Rock will make it?
Well, I'm sure there's a black version or something.
Yeah, they probably want to put that in.
But it's Christmas music. We already decided what songs we like hearing around Christmas.
Put the same station that was on last Christmas on this Christmas.
If you put the exact same playlist from last Christmas,
nobody's gonna know.
And the Christmas before and before and before,
with the exact same intros by the music jocks, no one would notice.
No one would know.
But they're wasting time on meetings for that.
Oh, every week.
That's true.
But I love that Dennis is. You gotta love a guy like that. He loves radio.
He loves it. He's obsessed with it.
We're successful because we hate radio.
No, you're right. There's
I'm
two.
serious.
No, you're right. There's two.
There are. You got to be
totally
extremes.
serious.
You got to be
You're
at the
right.
extremes of both ends. If you're in the middle, you're just
You're fucked. That's a good point.
Yeah.
Early on, I was lucky to figure out that all that was bullshit. I was lucky to learn that lesson early on.
Yeah.
What? Oh,
That radio was bullshit. All that stuff he likes to fucking talk about. I'm like,
Doesn't really make much
no
of a
one
difference.
gave a shit what your voice sounded like.
That one really hit a nerve with him.
Well, because I tried. That's why. When I was in college, I went for the radio voice. I'm like, I don't have a radio voice. What the fuck am I doing?
You know who Denny is? What was that movie? Fucking.
Forrest Gump?
Yeah, with what's his name? Jack Nicholson retiring.
Oh yeah,
About Schmidt.
About Schmidt.
About Schmidt.
He's like
How the
About
fuck did
Schmidt.
you remember that?
No,
that movie was
it's one of our
great.
go-to movies because I think it's one of the funniest movies ever made.
When he tries to tell the
hilarious.
young kid about the business and, hey, I got all the stuff I've worked on my entire career here so you can research it and learn about the business. And then he goes out and it's in the fucking dumpster.
His entire career
All
is in a
that shit's
dumpster.
in the dumpster.
This might be the wrong movie. Does he get in a hot tub with Kathy Bates?
Yes, and you get to see her titties.
Yeah,
Her
that
big
was
saggy
I had to go to
titties.
like
That was the
I had
one.
to see it shrink for like 2 months after I saw that.
Yeah,
Dude, that
fucking
movie
Kathy
is
Bates.
hilarious. It's just
About
one
Schmidt.
bad thing
He goes
after
back
another.
to his old childhood home because he
It's a
wants
tire
to
store.
feel nostalgic, and it's gone. A tire store.
He's trying to
was built
explain that the tire display is where his fucking
where his
bed used to
bedroom
be.
was, and it's the saddest, most pathetic fucking movie.
But they like just go so over the top. I just started laughing at how ridiculous this guy's life is.
And he's just got to tell his loved ones not to vacuum while he's out of the house.
Oh, God, yeah, the fucking wife. And that's exactly how you'd find the old fucking dead wife with the shoe half off her foot and the vacuum still running.
Right.
I forgot about
Remember that? She dropped dead fucking vacuuming.
Right.
And she's just laying there with the with the
Just
shoe.
doing some mundane task around the house.
And he's just sitting there living his whole life. Dear Ndugu.
Oh, God, it was so sad.
His whole life is his adopted kid, Sally Struthers.
RV. Because
right?
he's going to see his daughter, who hates him.
I got to go.
Daughter
I gotta
hates
revisit
him.
that.
Yeah,
Oh, it's the best movie.
That and
man.
Jocktober. I'll get right on.
Jocktober, right, The Fugitive.
But the scene with all his shit in the dumpster.
in the dumpster was
the new guy doesn't want to hear
But that's
nothing.
Denny. He would be like, "Hey, let me, show you the ropes. I got my notebooks here and my clipboard and everything that I've learned."
And then Sal comes in and says, "Go
Sal's
fuck
like,
yourself."
"Just put it in the dumpster, you fucking old fossil."
But how bad do you want to?
You guys got this like it was fucking Goodfellas.
But how bad do you want to see his clipboard in the dumpster?
Oh God, with him along with
the
it.
Sirius XM fucking bumper
His
sticker on it.
dismembered torso.
Right. With just his shoe sticking out of the dumpster.
Jesus,
I would love that.
Fucking Denny.
What? Oh, sorry.
Good soldier
That
that
would be sad.
gives him nothing.
that is sad.
It just proves that fucking all that hard work and kissing ass
Because
and being
you also-
a company guy gets your shit
Because
on.
we also did that, Nick. We were company guys, and it got us nowhere. Every
Wait
chance.
a minute. Wait a minute.
5 minutes.
AAF,
A
you mean?
long time ago.
AAF?
Long time ago, yes.
I got a feeling I
admit.
was listening to you guys and even know I was listening to you. What you?
Wow.
When you were in
AF,
AAF?
we were 95 to 98.
Oh no.
And then
I
the
was
first
listening to the 80s.
part of our New York careers, we were company guys as well. And it got you nowhere. Every chance they got, they screwed you over.
So how did
It
you?
didn't-
So how did you go against the grain and not get into
me
trouble?
and had the conversation on
We
the
had
way
the conversation on the way home. We came to New York and nothing. It wasn't working because we were listening to them. I swear to
Remember who your first guest was? Comedian?
home. Oh God.
you. Nick
That's
DiPaolo.
right, it was fucking Nick.
I wish I took that more serious than Barrett.
Nick was our first comic in New York. I do remember that. And you were an LA guy at that at the time.
Literally, you were here a week.
Right.
And I'm like, fucking, nobody knows Emin. Nobody knows me.
That's amazing, right?
Cut to 8 minutes later, once again, another bridge burnt.
What happened was...
fucking handle my career like a real mummaloo.
What happened was, like, we were there at least how many months? 3 or 4 months, probably.
Yeah,
and they needed results right away.
We weren't
the
getting any
station was
heat.
hurt.
So
we had no heat.
You took a shit in a church or something? What did you do?
That came a little later.
We were driving home, and I look at it, and I'm like, this ain't working, man.
We got to do something.
And we got to do something, and we just decided we can't listen to anything they're
let's
saying.
not listen
We
to-
have nothing to lose. We're not going to play that horseshit music anymore. If we have to, we're going to fucking goof on it and just be ourselves. Be ourselves was the key. And we went in the next day, and people were
It's
like,
always the key.
what the fuck? And
it
then,
really is.
And then we all of a sudden saw a bump in the ratings, and then the rest is history.
Yeah.
But we were just about done in New York. We were in trouble.
we were talking to each other.
How many years?
They
We're
don't
only
give you
3
time at
you
all.
know.
3 months.
You know
Tell me
the
about it.
bullshit.
They give you a ratings book.
I said a year early. I think I was on for 5.5 months.
Yeah.
I've said it to Nick over the years.
They do that to
This
you.
guy belongs on radio, but
Yep.
they don't get it. So we were running out of time. I think we might have had 3 months left.
We were
tops.
talking. I remember we were saying like, look, we could fucking go out in a fizzle by doing what they want, playing the
go out with a
music,
bang.
taking these short breaks that they want us to take, or we can fucking do whatever the fuck we want to do, whatever we think is fun and funny
Right.
and shit like that.
'Cause we made it work in
And then
Boston,
they could
so-
fire
Yeah, you
us
did.
because we fucking aren't listening to them. But at least we're not going to fizzle out like,
Dude.
another radio team that couldn't make it in New York.
Everything
And that was it.
Everything that worked in Boston, we decided when we got to New York to ignore.
That changed fucking overnight. It was amazing.
I mean, we got hired by a legendary radio station. We were like, holy fuck! So we were in
We were blowing off music and then doing longer fucking talk breaks and just fucking not paying attention to the playlist.
breaking CDs because we're like, fuck this. We're not playing this shit
it's
anymore.
Like, Rod Stewart,
There you go.
if you want my body and you think I'm sexy. And we're like, no, we're
And we
not
started-
playing that.
We started yelling at everybody, the PD, the GM. The GM would come in with a bat, an actual bat,
That's right.
saying how ridiculous it is because we spent. I would
was the GM?
love to find the.
At that point, it was. I
would love to find the break, but
from upstairs.
all we had to do one day was play Rod Stewart. Do you think I'm sexy for this
Yeah,
dumb
that was
fucking
the one.
promotion they were doing? And me and Ed decided we're not fucking doing it. And so we spent 10 minutes trying to decide who would be the pussy that would fucking push the button to start the dumb song.
Yeah, I'm not pushing it. Yeah.
And then we try to get the cleaning lady involved, and
Maybe
and
she'll
then,
push
And then the general manager came down with a bat, like, "What the fuck are you guys doing?" I'm like, "Then you fucking push the button. We're not pushing it."
With a bat?
Yeah.
Yeah, the fucked up thing was he left the bat in the studio.
Oh.
And then we wound up playing baseball with the CDs we didn't want to play.
We
So
destroyed
took
this.
the-
We destroyed this.
that?
It was
We
like,
destroyed
here's the pitch.
You remember what we destroyed? Which pissed off a lot of people, but we
What?
had to go with an artist that would piss off people to get them talking.
Was it Bruce?
Bruce Springsteen? We destroyed
Sorry,
his
Roland.
entire fucking catalog one day.
They had to go out and buy some more Bruce.
The entire catalog, one after another. We would pitch to each other, and we would just smash the CDs. That was what we did one afternoon.
not fucking, wow, we're setting the world on fire.
Oh, I know,
stuff, but it
but-
sure as shit wasn't.
but for that-
and the next song.
But for that radio station, it was over the top ridiculous.
How many songs did you have to play an hour?
Oh my God! They
Was it
had us
12,
playing
13?
probably 12.
Yeah.
Probably, and then you have to squeeze in the commercial. So
I
it
wouldn't even
gave
know how
us
to do that.
it gave us maybe 7 minutes an hour, something like that.
7 minutes an hour to talk.
And try to like do
And then
something.
we just started blowing them off. Said,
Yeah,
fuck it.
fuck
we ain't
this.
doing that. Fuck
And,
that.
and you get a bump in the rating.
Yeah. And then they were
Here's
like,
a lesson
"All
for
right,
you kids.
You can
little
play.
bump,
You can
and
talk
then we're
more."
like, okay, this is working. And then they were a little happier because like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
But we were lucky though because the station was so desperate they allowed us to be just
Right.
dicks.
Yeah.
If it was an established station and we were doing that, we would have been fucked. But we knew we sort of weren't fucked, that we could take those chances. If that makes sense.
Yeah, kind
Makes
of.
a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Very smart. Glad you had that conversation.
And look where we are now, people.
We were on the
Fucking
way home.
Jocktober.
We were on the way home to our personal lives, and that wasn't really
Mine was a
anything
treat.
great.
Going home to the ex-wife.
So we're sitting there like depressed. We're
Pleasure
like,
that was.
we were kicking ass in Boston, and now we might be out of fucking radio now.
Opie was
How does
my
this
on-air.
happen?
Opie was my on-air partner, and fucking the good Captain Morgan was my off-air partner. I could deal with that fucking ex-wife. Oh, her with her fucking divorce lawyer, Dominic Barbara. Ha ha, Dominic, what happened? He got fucking arrested the other day.
For 2 days ago.
Choking a bitch. He was fucking choking a bitch.
Allegedly.
That's what he was arrested for.
Yeah, that's what he was arrested for.
Yeah, and the girl he was with, she was arrested too because she drove to the precinct to like report him drunk off her ass. So they arrested her for DWI.
But should she?
He's hanging out with great company.
Honest to God.
Yeah.
He came to my shows down in like Sag Harbor.
How long ago?
This is 5 years ago.
Yeah. When he was still had the facade up. He still had the fucking fake.
Look at what he looks like
That's
now.
him real. That's the real Dominic right there.
Crazy eyes.
He's crazy. He's
Crazy
fucking
eyes.
Nassau's finest with the mustache is hauling him in.
Nah.
Good. Fuck you.
What does he look like?
He does look like someone, like a fucking mafioso. That
He does. He looks like a fucking banana.
He's fucking the chin. He's Vincent the Chin.
Those guys didn't play.
Looks like Martin Mull after a bender.
Couldn't happen to a nicer guy. That fucking prick. I gave him hundreds of thousands of dollars.
That's my worst
in legal fees.
I think I'd have to whack the wife.
Yeah.
Like that never crossed your mind.
Yeah. I never thought about killing my ex-wife. But
Holy shit.
No.
What a great setup. Because here comes the butt part.
I never thought about killing my ex-wife.
That's the next word.
But
there it is.
The thought of a horrid, maybe, accident happening.
A real accident or a fake accident?
No, real.
Oh, okay, a real accident.
Like if she was driving and something happened, or fucking something fell on her head.
Or if a bolt of lightning were to strike her. Will they bring you back your money?
I wouldn't have been all that upset about it. Put it that way.
Sure. I mean,
it's one of those things where that divorce was so evil.
Yeah.
It was the darkest, doomiest, gloomiest fucking part of my life. And to have that fat fuck lawyer staring at me every time in court.
How'd she afford him? He's a pretty high profile.
Because I paid for it.
You had to pay her fees.
I had to get the shitty lawyer because she got the good lawyer.
So he had to pay for another.
Him to fuck me in the ass.
Yeah, sorry. It infuriates me
the
to
laws
this day.
seem a little fucking twisted.
You think a little lopsided?
It was.
But they want equal rights everywhere else.
And then
How does that make sense?
He kept postponing and
All or
postponing
nothing.
and postponing and postponing because they wanted me to sign my new deal so he could go.
Look at all of my.
Yeah, now she gets that.
Look at all the money he makes. His future earning
Potential in radio, your future earning potential could be zero if you say, have sex in a church.
This could be our last show. We don't know.
I don't think so.
I think we're all right.
Yeah, the Rocktober thing pulled me.
Rocktober thing put us over the top.
Jocktober, I
We're
mean.
good for a fucking
On a Rocktober.
Some are saying that you owe us a make good for the Fred Travellini stuff.
Is it a wash here? What the fuck happened?
You find out how to pull those clips. Trust me. This guy's a genius at making people look like a doofus. I saw Travellini 80 times. I mean, he's a punchline in a Richard Lewis joke, so he was famous. I mean,
Yeah,
he was
he
a
had to be.
punchline, but
Good singer,
You
too.
saw him, Anthony.
Of
Come on, he
course,
did
I
great
know.
impressions.
When did he go away? Did he die or is he just?
died. He died a few years
die.
ago. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, he did.
Oh yeah, Freddie's gone. All those people that you notice?
Yeah. What the fuck?
I mean,
Travellini
like
wasn't
Don
that old.
Meredith and Tom Brookshire, Pat Summerall's gone, Art
Dandy
Donovan.
Don.
Art Donovan just died.
Yeah.
He was hilarious
I
on
know.
Letterman, obviously.
I know.
A lot of people remember him from
Yeah,
Letterman.
I'd ask him to pull a clip of it, but Jesus Christ, maybe Donovan taking a dump or something. But
We felt so guilty we stayed late, Nick. See
I
what
know,
we do?
and you didn't have to do
No,
that.
we
guys.
kind of
did.
You
Oh,
did not.
We were kind of
I was
agreeing
singing
with
you.
you.
Come
We
on.
run out of here at 10 for the most part.
I know you do. You
although
didn't have-
amazing.
Go.
No,
We didn't give you the best material, but the jokes were
Yeah,
still
you
there.
did,
The
but
jokes
I
were
don't
still
care what
there.
you're talking
The
about.
jokes were still there.
This is my way of playing. I mean,
We got Nick
that was my
DiPaolo
angle.
on.
Hey, you fucked me.
Hey, don't worry about
Come
it.
on, I'm in radio. I have a podcast coming out.
Exactly.
Middle of October.
Which is
wait for
very
that.
exciting. Nick DiPaolo's podcast, I'm telling you right now, is going to be really good.
Oh,
I'd like to do it
uncensored.
someday, Nick.
It's going to be really
I would
good.
like to do
What are you
your
kidding me?
podcast.
You want to do the first one with me?
He was really good on the radio, and he'll be, I'm telling you, it's going to do very
It'll
well.
be fun. I'll be
It's
uncensored.
nickdip.com for a lot of your shit.
Yeah.
Nick DiPaolo on Twitter.
Yeah.
Every Wednesday at Caroline's in the month of October. Nick's going to be doing a 9 o'clock show. That's huge. And then he's got
Yeah, I'm
other
gonna go
dates.
Wednesday, definitely.
Bananas Comedy Club, Poughkeepsie, New York, October 5th.
That's this Saturday night.
Oh, yeah, that's right around the corner, duh. And
the following Saturday in
Cincinnati, Ohio, the Ballroom.
At the Tap Theater.
October 19th. And then Helium in Buffalo. I think they'll come out in Buffalo to see Nick DiPaolo.
I do good Buffalo.
I could vouch for that area. They love you up there.
Yeah, I always sold tickets
That's
up
October 31st. Halloween?
Is it? Oh, I can't be playing on Halloween.
Is that a Halloween
I gotta
day?
stay home. How am I gonna poison the kids in Westchester?
So you're gonna have to be dealing with a lot of costumes.
Oh, great.
At your show.
I'm having a Halloween party this year too, so everybody might want.
Yeah?
I'll let you know what the date is and everything.
Oh, for Christ's sake!
It's what day is
Aren't
Halloween?
you too old for Halloween party?
No, that's a good holiday.
It's just a good excuse
to see the
what
girls
day
all
is Halloween
slutty.
on this
It's
this
like
year?
a Thursday?
It's it's a thirsty Thursday.
All right, so then should I have it the weekend? Well, the weekend before is way too early.
So why don't you just
but
do?
nobody dresses up 2 days after Halloween.
Yeah, what if we take the show off on Friday
What
and
do you
do it
mean, gay guys
Halloween
do?
night?
Yeah.
Because other people have real jobs.
I picked that one.
You gotta go Friday.
1985, me and my roommate picked up two girls that would dress like pandas.
Wow.
At a nightclub. They looked adorable. And then fucking I woke up the next morning, all the makeup was off. Oh my God, she's about a four and a half. I was trying to put her ears back on. Fucking
That panda makeup's adorable.
Holy shit.
You know, once it comes
I
off.
went to bed with a cute little bear. I woke up with a fucking Wolverine. Yo, motherfucker.
You gotta do it Friday.
Friday's the
Because
day?
Halloween's on a Thursday, people will chill and wait for Friday for
All right.
the big party.
And it's Friday.
I'll be in Buffalo.
Friday. God
Dying to
damn
see
it.
that castle of yours.
I know, you got to come by, man.
You can fly back. Oh, the whole weekend you're gonna be out there.
Send that helicopter remote control thing up to Helium.
I'll send it up to Helium.
Grab the back of my shirt.
Lift you up, take you there.
Bring me home.
My fucking drone.
All right, Nick.
All right, thank you, fellas.
What a blast.
Seriously.
I got to get my kids to school, so I got to get out of
See
here.
that? You're a dad.
I got to tell everybody that if you worry about missing your favorite TV shows because your DVR is full, don't worry about it. Luckily, you can get the Hopper from Dish with enough DVR storage to record and save all your favorites. The Hopper, it lets you store up to 2,000 hours of shows, movies, sports, and more. And you won't have to worry about deleting any of your favorite shows. You keep them all. Get this, when you enable the Hopper's Auto Hop feature, you can watch Primetime Network recordings commercial-free. Unlike other DVRs, there's no fast-forwarding required. You can spend more time watching your favorite shows without the annoying interruptions. Call them up, 1-800-WATCH-TV. Do it today. Get all the DVR storage space you could ever need and interruption-free entertainment only with the Hopper from Dish. It's 1-800-WATCH-TV. Nick, thank you so much.
Fellas.
Always a pleasure.
Yes.
Like having Nick in.
Thank you so much.
Troy Kwan, thanks for stopping in and saying a few words. It was the first time Troy's spoken on the air in quite a while.
Yep.
Why?
Back in, what was that, the 9 o'clock hour.
We were able to save one of our guys. He was so fired.
He was so fired.
What'd you do?
He was
So
yelling.
fired.
He was yelling gay shit.
He was yelling. Yeah. Screaming at another
Screaming gay
employee,
shit. Right.
speculating as to his sexuality and using all the righteous words.
Our argument is obviously he wouldn't, yell that shit or think that way outside the studio.
If it's on air, who cares?
If
If
it's
he's
on
saying
air,
out in the hallway, it's he's my
course.
hero. But
I was going to say, I thought it was the other way around.
Yeah, exactly.
What
We could just
really
walk
got
up to
him
a cubicle.
What really got him in trouble was he called the guy crazy.
Well, that's true. Crazy or
A
insane.
crazy gay guy.
I actually thought he was gone. I thought we were fucked on that one, but
what came down was, all right, he could have a job. He got suspended. But then when he came back, it was like, here's the ruling now. He is not to speak on air until further notice.
which sucks because he did.
We
Really
like
good stuff
having
for us.
Troy on, and he
What
did
the
some fun stuff.
And who's going to be the guy that says, "Okay, further notice is over"?
I know, because they ain't going to.
Because then they have to vouch for him if he does fuck up. So
Yeah.
obviously he'll never be able to talk on our show again. Maybe Tim could figure it out, though.
He's taking
We'll
a
see.
vow of silence like a monk.
Who's the fucking GM? Adam Lambert? Listen.
Listen. But Greenstein did the right thing on this one.
Shit.
And,
some
he helped us save Troy.
Oh,
All right,
nice
Sam's
out
going to
today.
do a little after show before.
It'll be 4 minutes long today about.
All right.
Really?
With
You don't-
spots and.
because
I
you
cut
only,
into your time, makes up for those shitty clips.
Uh-huh.
you didn't take a break.
How many breaks did we do today?
2.
That's it?
You didn't take the break at 9. You started Jocktober and ran through.
Holy
I
fuck.
loved
What are you
it.
guys, nuts?
I
You're gonna
know,
get
we're
fired.
crazy
Whoa,
like
whoa,
that.
whoa, whoa! With the N
Thank
word.
God it was all quality.
Same show where
Did
we
I say
had
nuts?
entertainment.
same show where we had to be on the clock and do 1 minute at a time in between records.
Right here. We're great friend away from the Shirley area.
And now Topo Gigio.
You fucking puppet. You.
Jose Jimenez.
Did you hear Jackie Mason was there when when Jackie Mason got in trouble on the Ed Sullivan Show? John Biner was outside.
John Biner was there?
Biner heard Ed Sullivan yelling at him.
Oh,
man.
Biner
tell that story?
That's great.
He's standing outside the green room. He heard Ed Sullivan. You're a little Jew cocksucker. You'll never work in this town again. You.
He was really
Oh, my God.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Of course, Biner does the best Ed Sullivan you've ever
Yeah.
You know, is he alive?
Biner?
John's still
I
with
don't
us.
know.
He's still there.
God, was he fucking funny years
All
ago?
I
I'd watch
know,
him.
Odd Couple.
Yeah, yes.
Played the guy in the garage.
That's who he was. Yeah, on the Odd Couple, he was brilliant.
Unbelievable. Well, all right.
Biner.
Now I'm torturing you guys.
Uh-oh, now look.
Hey, we got John Biner.
Turning on some
Boy,
John.
you really got this rock and roll thing off the ground. Come back on our show.
The mannerisms.
Here he's going to sing a little song about, well, I'll let him tell you about it. Elvis.
Why is he always singing impressions?
Hold it, boys, hold it, boys, hold it, boys, hold it, boys. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for that warm reception you gave to me,
Oh, my God.
a singer from America. I'd also like to say that for all you newcomers come up here, you don't have to
He did it again
go
to me.
along here.
He did it again. Sam is comedy kryptonite. Holy shit.
The great Nick DiPaolo. Love you, miss you, buddy. See you later. Love you, miss you.
Nick, thanks so much, man.
The Opie and Anthony show is pretty much over. This show will be available later today with SiriusXM on demand. After O&A Live is next.
I need to protect my company.
Yeah, that's. You know what? You're right. We're distracted as hell.
Yeah.
I don't think people understand the true gravity of this whole thing. Like most people, they're paying attention on their phones to pop culture and TV shows, and not really the news and what's affecting them. They don't know what Obamacare even is. A lot of people think it's free health care.
But in fairness to them, how the fuck could you? When the people passing it didn't know what was in it until they passed it.
We'll pass it and then we'll read it. Who said that? Pelosi?
Yeah. We'll find out what's in it once we pass it. She said that with a straight face, the dumb clit.
They don't even read this shit.
No.
Why would they?
You can't blame. I'm listening to how a bill is passed, how a law is made, and
was it a cartoon?
And cloture. That's right. Yeah. Cloture vote, and then Harry Reid will send it back. He'll put in language that says they are defunding it. That way, it'll be on record that they voted to. Then he'll strip it out after it comes back. So how can you expect people who have kids like Opie and a life and are busy to understand all that shit?
Right.
That's why they don't call their Congress people. We're not supposed to understand it.
No,
it's lawyers.
They purposely make it complicated.
Of course,
it's lawyer speak. It's not at all representative of what the people want anymore.
Of course not.
It's
top down. It's top to bottom now instead of bottom to top.
We are absolutely being ruled by the government. We don't rule them anymore.
No.
They don't do our bidding. It used to. Let's go way back to the old days.
I was going to ask you, when was the last time?
Where's Nick DiPaolo? Is he still wandering around outside?
Uh-oh.
Did he give up on us?
I hope not. Where is he? There's Nick.
Hey, Nick. Sorry about that.
Nick? Yeah, take a seat.
Take a seat wherever you want to sit.
You could either sit in the infected Jimmy Norton chair or the guest seat, whichever one. Yeah, pop right down over there. How you been, man?
What's up, fellas?
Good.
Well, the government shut down, so we're in a panic here.
Yeah, everybody. There was the countdown clock. We were freaking out. Why is there another count? Oh no, this is T plus. Government shutdown.
See,
it's been.
The countdown clock was so successful on CNN. Now they're doing the T plus countdown clock.
Right.
So we've been shut down for 8 hours and 40 minutes, and so far nothing has changed.
How do you know? We've been fucking sequestered here in this bomb shelter of a studio.
Holy
Out there could be complete anarchy. Nick, you came in. What are the streets like? Total fucking chaos.
I'll tell you, there's mailmen laying down on the sidewalk, DMV people taking shits in the middle of the street.
They just don't know what to do. It's like one of those Star Trek episodes where if they get the one mothership thing, all the satellite people kind of fall down and collapse.
They better get the government running again, or we're going to realize we really don't need those
Doesn't
fuckers.
the government shut down on the weekends?
I think they do.
So.
It does.
Right?
And has it ruined your fucking weekend?
And what
ever?
happens on the weekends?
I have fun and I
It's
actually enjoy the
great.
country.
It's fantastic.
It's just a long weekend.
Right.
Or a holiday. It's a holiday.
But I think it's like, you know what the government's like? The government's like a fucking... that
people
was
did
representative
actually,
of...
Yeah.
I can't even fucking... I don't think it was in my lifetime.
No.
Of course not.
No. But it used to be...
Maybe
like you
in
were
the
your
50s, maybe?
I have the date, 1947.
47.
April 3rd.
There you go. Just
somebody Google that.
Uh-oh. There was a time, I guess, where you would have this local yokel representative guy, and he would go to like the town hall with the rest of the townspeople
and say, "Hear ye,"
and they
a
would
lot.
say,
he would say, "Hear ye,"
ring his bell. Hear ye. And then the people would go, "Here's what we need." So now you go off and talk to the people that make this happen. And then he'd go with a bunch of other town representatives to another place, and they would voice their opinions, and it would work its way up to the main public servant where, who would supply the money or whatever was needed.
Yes.
And it was truly
Don Corleone.
representative. Don Corleone.
I did never get to this. Read the funny papers.
Dude, we had James Caan telling fucking Godfather stories. Doesn't get better than that.
Really?
It doesn't get better than that.
James Caan's talking about hanging out with the Luca Brasi character and what a fucking nut he was. It was fantastic.
And how they had to
That
add
was
that
better than when you had Snooki in here?
Yeah, just a little.
a little bit.
A bit.
Same body as Luca
Sam, what's
Brasi.
James Caan will be on the podcast tomorrow, right?
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
The Godfather stories,
Yeah,
mostly.
definitely.
Not the whole interview, right?
No, just the Godfather stuff.
shit.
Did he have like dirty running shoes on? I saw him at like center stage.
Yeah.
Once you're like over 60 and you're wearing running shoes, something fucking, you know what I mean? With like dress pants, you're like,
He wants to be
It's
comfortable.
terrible. Well,
I love him. No, he's a fucking man's man.
He's not
he was
kicking
great.
Carlo in the face with those things. Little running shoes.
Flip flops.
Yeah.
So your point when they got to the main guy.
Yeah. Then it kind of was truly
worked its way
representative
up to the main guy.
of the people, because the representative that was sent out was doing the bidding of the people. Now they don't care. Like, what people voted for Congress getting paid when there's no budget?
that's
but
right.
The people never went,
that's
this
that's
is
a
what
good
we
idea.
want. We want you to continue getting paid as we're fucked.
Do you really think it was ever that pure, though? Or were these...
I think for a very short period of time.
Very short time they were
but
pure.
the system
and they're
in and of itself
a week and a
corrupts
half,
it.
maybe?
It makes it
they always
corrupt.
had
A week and a half.
They always had something in their
Early
fucking
September.
brains.
The power that you get by representing a group of people corrupts you, and the favors that could be done because of that power base fucking corrupts.
Well, yeah, the money got into the system.
Yeah, the money got into the system. These people that hold the office like a pope, when it's not supposed to be that way.
Well, yeah, we have to. Term limits are part of the solution.
It was never supposed to be a fucking career.
Yeah,
it was not supposed to be career politicians.
That's right.
That's the first mistake right there.
Right, because they make it a job. They build these relationships with businesses
Right.
and cronyism and nepotism, and you never get a pure representation of the lawnmower engine. If you don't restart it often enough, you're going to be pulling that cord for a while if this thing sits in the garage.
But those idiots get paid anyway there, Nick. That's what we're learning.
Yeah.
Congress still gets paid.
Congress gets paid. They're exempt from Obamacare. Do you see a pattern here, you fucking idiots? Wake up!
I don't understand
Jesus,
how...
fucking time for a revolution. I wish I was 18. I'd join a militia group tomorrow.
Wouldn't that be nice?
I can't now. My hips are
We're
bad.
both dressed for it.
Somebody was on the phone. We didn't get to them. They're like, why aren't people starting a revolution? And the answer is very simple. It's not bad enough yet.
No, because they put
It's got to get really bad, and then we'll fucking...
Not bad enough. You get SWAT people going into your
Right.
house during a terrorist fuck. I mean,
It's
the
not
reason-
bad enough. I'm telling
No,
you. It's got to get way worse for people to
that's
actually
not
do
why.
something about
The
it.
government has put in place enough things to keep people, to make people unable to revolt anymore.
We're not revolting for two reasons, okay? $3,000 sofas and flat screen TVs. Okay? Are you going to get off your ass?
That's true.
I'm not.
It's
Fucking
pretty comfy.
Patreon.
We've come up with some cool things.
Pretty comfy.
To distract
what am I
us.
gonna do? Like maybe
we got a lot of
maybe
nice,
catch a-
shiny things to distract us.
That's
Maybe catch a
true.
bullet, or I could watch Seinfeld again.
Right.
Well,
right.
no, but I swear to God, the internet and the phones, it's all a distraction.
It is.
Everybody literally has their head down.
What
Well,
a
shit's
great
happening.
distraction. Their head is literally, well, figuratively,
Steve
literally,
Jobs is Arab, wasn't
in a
he?
hole. Oh, right. Steve Jobs was in on it. You're all in cahoots.